A few years ago, I moved into an old apartment building that had been around for decades. The place was cheap and the rent was reasonable, so I didn't think much about it. But there was something strange about the bathroom. It had a massive antique mirror, the kind that's almost too big for the wall, with an intricate dark wood frame. It seemed out of place in such a run-down apartment, but I didn't question it at first. At night, after I'd showered, I'd always feel watched. I could never explain it, but I felt like someone was standing behind me while I looked at myself in the mirror. It wasn't a normal feeling like a glance over your shoulder, but more of an oppressive cold sensation creeping up my spine. I'd chalk it up to the weird lighting or maybe just being tired. One night I decided to get rid of the mirror. It just felt wrong. I didn't want to live in a place where I was constantly unsettled. So I grabbed a cloth, went to cover it, and as soon as I touched it, the mirror shivered, the glass rattled, and the reflection distorted for a split second. I pulled my hand back in shock. After that, things got worse. Every night, I'd hear faint whispers when I passed by the bathroom. The mirror would fog up even if no one had used the shower, and the messages left on it were disturbing. "Let me in," or "You're next." I tried to clean it off, but the writing would always come back, as if the mirror was alive. One day, I had enough and called a friend over to help me move it. We couldn't get it off the wall. The screws wouldn't budge, and no matter how hard we pulled, the mirror wouldn't budge. We decided to leave it be and just cover it up with a cloth. But now, every time I walk into that bathroom, I swear I see it shifting like it's still watching. I moved out a few months ago, but I'm still haunted by the thought of that mirror. My new place is great, but every time I look into a mirror, I feel that cold presence creeping up behind me.